Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Awakening Star. I am the Oracle. I am going to enter the space today with a rosemary smudge stick. Sorry, just taking a little bit of time to light on the candle. There's 27 on the clock there. I all of a sudden feel very silent, very quiet. I think maybe some of you feel at sudden peace. I think that you might have been going through a lot recently, and I think with this new moon Aquarius season coming in, I think that you've suddenly found a place of peace that you weren't expecting. There has been a lot of turbulent energy that Mother Gaia has put us through, and those of us that are sensitive souls consider themselves to be star seeds. There's been a lot of dark energy that we've been transmuting, so I think some of you are coming off the back end of that and are now feeling at peace within oneself. So yeah, the new moon in Aquarius is coming up on the 21st. Things that can influence this moon are ideas of how you want to make your mark in the world, breaking certain patterns, routines and habits that just aren't constructive to you anymore. You might be starting to wonder how you can make a difference in this world. Aquarius energy is quite humanitarian, well, more than quite humanitarian, that's what it runs off. I am an Aquarius sun, moon and rising. Most of you know that already, so I'm really feeling the energy of this moon already, and I feel abnormally at home, which isn't often something that I feel on this planet, but right now I'm feeling so grounded into myself, and I'm really grateful for that. You might be looking to expand your perception and bring brighter ideas into your existence. Aquarian energy is really good for bringing a sense of reality to something that might seem quite fanciful, or ideas that are completely out of the box, and you think, okay, how am I going to make this happen? This Aquarian energy will help ground you into that. Some of you might be feeling on high mental alert as well, so make sure that you are grounding into your energy and grounding into Mother Gaia as much as you can. She's going to be your main anchor at this time. Don't get stuck in your mental mind. Aquarian energy is very mentally, logically driven. Although they are an air sign, it's like all stuck up in the head. I can definitely vouch for that. So it's important that you try and release little, pointers, little breakers of dreams. Like, dream big. Now's the time to dream big, and don't hold back, because the bigger you dream, the more you can achieve. And there's no time to be modest right now. Everyone, it's time to be as out there as you can be and shining bright. Bright ideas, shining bright. Some of you might want to be changing up your style. You might be looking at expressing yourself in a completely different way than you were ever expecting yourself to. So trust in that energy. I do have 3 powers for you today. Originally they didn't have crystals, but I put these crystals out on the table, then I felt cool to bring them in. So we have pile 1 with rose or rose quartz, we have pile 2 with dark amethyst, and pile 3 with green fluorite. So take a minute to pick your pile, and I will go ahead with pile number 1. Hello, pile 1, this is your reading, 4:22 on the clock. Now I'm going to start with your crystal. This is one of my favourite crystals of all time that I own. So this is the Aura rose quartz. I think you can see the aura flash on it there. So Aura quartz is really good for self-love. It's really good for grounding in the energies of really honouring your body. 411 on the clock there, yeah, all the 4s. You're really looking to come back to self, I feel, already. So if you haven't already got some rose quartz or aura quartz, grab yourself some of that. Sorry, my voice is going, I've been talking a lot today. there's something about you really needing to nourish yourself, nourish your essence, especially if you resonate as being a divine feminine. You can be masculine or feminine, but be really in your feminine energy at this time. Honor that feeling. Don't push that away. I think some of you are afraid to be in your feminine energy. Please don't shy away from that. Lavender's being pointed out to me here. I do have some lavender on the table, so maybe you want to start bathing in lavender. It's time to just quieten yourself and really trust in your divine feminine energy, Pile 1. I feel like so many messages are coming through and I've not even turned over your cards. So let's get into your cards. The Great Mother, surrender to the mystery, fall into her arms. Adjustments are required, third quarter moon. Mercy and Archangel Metatron. These are the Angels of Atlantis cards. I keep calling them Archangel cards, but I mean they are the Archangels. Scrying Mirror and Projection. Fire and Passion. I love that these cards come out for you, Pile 1. I was feeling that kind of energy. Wind and 63. Angel number 63 on there for you. And wind. Birds on there as well. I'll go back to that. Oh my gosh, Pile 1. You've got the second fire card. I think this is the only other fire card that I have. Yeah, it is Fire and Intensity of number 15, but that's in reverse. I love when that happens. That's so wild. Child of the Cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. I love that. It's making me think of Florence and the Machine, that image as well. You might really love Florence and the Machine. 659 on the clock there. Angel number 659. Give me a minute with your cards, Pile 1. I feel like something is really straightforward. I feel like you might be worrying about something, you might be fretting about something, and your guides are coming in to be like, no, everything's okay, please don't worry. It's like you are on on the precipice of everything. With this, adjustments are required. It might be that you are just looking in the shadows rather than focusing on the light at this time. Now, that is really understandable if you've been through a lot, Pile 1. I have the feeling that you've been through a lot. I have a feeling that you've been working through a lot of trauma. I have a feeling that you've been looking for the mercy of this world. You've just been like, oh my gosh, can't a girl catch a break? Now, I said that before in a reading, so you're back. If you watch that reading, you're back here in this one. I can't remember what reading that was. I do apologize, but it's like, yeah, you've been asking Great Mother. You've been like, Gaia, help me. Universe, help me. Anyone, is there anyone there to come in and help me? I don't mean to laugh, Pile 1. I'm only laughing because I've been there so many times, and you almost have to laugh at yourself because you're just like, I'm at the mercy of the universe. I can't seem to do anything, and that's exactly where you're supposed to be. You were supposed to be surrendering, but I think to you it felt like you were pleading for mercy. Now, some of you might have been looking for forgiveness from a certain person, and I'm hearing you have that forgiveness. Don't worry. They're going to let you in. They're going to let you speak to them. They're going to want to speak to you, so don't worry. With the scry mirror and projection, you might have been feeling that you might have been projecting your own fears onto someone, Pile 1. That's only going to be for some of you. For this person that's been looking for mercy and you've been looking for someone to forgive you, or you've been apprehensive about coming forward to speaking to someone, and you've been projecting your fears onto this situation. It's like this person is okay with you, this person does want to speak to you, or this person will be willing to hear you out at the very least. So please don't worry about that. That's a really strong message coming through. Yeah, surrender to the mystery, fall into her arms. Yeah, there's something about someone needing a massive hug, and I give that to you, Pile 1. I think that you perhaps have Aquarius energy really highly placed in your charts with this wind here. I think you've been speaking to the wind. I'm hearing that Pocahontas song that I absolutely love. And you've been looking to speak to great mother. Maybe you've been really connecting to Mother Gaia. Maybe there's been a certain deity that you've been contacting. I am hearing Krishna. I am hearing, oh gosh, it's just gone. Hecate. I am hearing, I can see her but I can't name her. Oh, what is your name? Oh, it's completely gone, but I can see her face. Goddess of destruction. Oh my gosh, it will come to me. It will come to me. Come on. It's gone. Goddess of destruction. I will try and remember to add that at the end, but the name just really isn't coming to me. Maybe this is how you felt. Maybe you've been looking for something and the answer just hasn't been coming to you. Pile 1, it's as if, yeah, puffing a smoke, I'm hearing. It's like you've been, maybe some of you have been smoking to find an answer, and it's actually been really counterproductive for you. That's only going to resonate for some of you. It's like that's actually numbed your senses rather than bringing you forward into something expansive. So if you do smoke, know that perhaps stopping smoking will help you tap into your spiritual energy a lot deeper. Pile 1, that's only going to be for some of you. With this fire and intensity, I love working with fire. Fire, I burn everything away, all of the BS, you know, it's like everything, I put it into a ball of flames and I just let it go. I think that fire and air work really well together because the air just carries the fire further than it could possibly go on its own. It's like there is some potency with fire and air that really, really, really helps me to just release. So you might want to be concentrating on fire and flame, doing candle rituals, burning rituals. I like to burn a lot of things away with the moons. I like to send a lot of things out to the fire just to say, you know, I'm ready to release this. And for some of you, this might be lighting a fire of passion within you that you feel like has been lost. This is going to be pertaining to your work for a lot of you. I don't feel much like romantic energy in this pile. Now that's going to be a message for someone else, how someone else is feeling. There is not much romantic passion energy at this time. It's like someone's closed off to that, so don't even try it. I'm hearing that's so funny. So it's like, yeah, that's not your best option right now. Even if you are feeling all these intense flames for someone, that is not where they are right now. So you're going to have to lay that mercy upon yourself. For now, pile 1, it's like leave that on the back burner and concentrate on something else. It's like, yeah, there's something else that's supposed to be worked upon here at this time, pile 1. Maybe with this adjustments are required. I'm really seeing this as like the dark amethyst energy. And dark amethyst is really good for reducing overactive hormones. Maybe this is something that you're experiencing and you're not aware of it. So grab some dark amethyst and sleep with that, or pop it in your bath with you, or lay it on the areas where you're feeling like you are perhaps out of sorts. Perhaps you've been having a lot of headaches. Or your skin's been particularly bad at this time. Grab some dark amethyst and rub that on your skin. Yeah, there's like deep purple. That's going to mean something for someone. Deep purple, I'm hearing. The wind. I'm going to read a bit of the wind card because that is a new deck for me, which is called the mystical shamanic. Oh, I'm absolutely lying. The mystic. The mystical shaman oracle. I'm so sorry, pile 1. It's been a long day. So 63 and wind. The symbol of wind represents the element of air. It rules our communication, thought, song, and inspired ideas. It also signifies change with qualities both positive and negative. The wind blows from each of our 4 directions, and there are different qualities bestowed by each. South carrying a sense of trust, west calling in to your introspection, north moving to bring you wisdom and strength, and east carrying clarity of vision and purpose. Yeah, so are you south, east, north, south, west, north or east? Pile 1. I'm not sure what this bird is. I'm going to bring it up to the camera. There's a bird here. Maybe some of your bird watchers. But it's making me think of ancient Egypt. It is making me think of... it's a time to keep your eyes peeled for some of you. Rather than acting, it's like just keep watching, because it's like someone's going to make a move in some direction, and it's like you're going to have to jump with this person if you are wanting to make contact with them. This is going to be only for a specific few of you, and if it's not in contact with a person, it's like a change in the direction that you should be going, so look out for it. It's like something's going to take a sharp turn and you're going to have to jump with it, otherwise you're going to miss your shot, otherwise you're going to miss that opportunity that was for you. But you're going to have to trust yourself. There's going to be something in you that's not going to make you want to jump, and that's going to be fear, pile 1. So you might want to start working at burning all your fears away with this intense fire and really trusting your energy. With the amethyst and the purple here, it's like you are very intuitive, you're very in tune with yourself, you're very in tune with the earth. It's like, I think your fear stops you from being in tune with the things that you actually want, because your fear holds you back, and that's the only thing that makes you feel disconnected from a certain person, a certain work project, a certain avenue or idea, or like ideology or potentiality that you're wanting to take your direction of life in. So with this Aquarius new moon, now such a time to just be ready to jump in. Maybe this is passion and love for some of you in that respect. If you haven't been feeling in a passionate energy, maybe you're going to have to start to jump into this, because this is going to help with your expression. Fire and the sacral chakra are really connected to sacred sexuality and intimacy, but also your creation. So to have a block on that passion and that love and that desire is really stifling your creative skills at this time as well, pile 1. I meant to say pile 2. So maybe look into that. Maybe look into how you can bring more passion and intensity into your life. Maybe this is through dance. If I'm feeling off, I just dance. Like, I can't tell you how many steps I put in past year. 2022 should have been called the year of the dance. Like, honestly, I just danced all my everythings away. My anger, my passion, my drive, my sluggishness, everything. I just dance it all off, and especially if I'm feeling amazing, I love to dance. So just dance it all away. With this Child of the Cosmos card here, it's like, yeah, just put on your favorite song and just start dancing, because I promise you, as soon as you stop, you're going to hear the answers. Like, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. There's something that's been stopping you from feeling this intense love for the universe, and I think it's your heart chakra. You need to really work on your heart chakra. Pink is like a hue of the higher heart chakra. So that's just above your heart and slightly to the right. And I always tap into this energy when I'm really looking to bring that universal life force through me and to really feel connected to the entirety of everything. It's like, yeah, with the pink hue here, maybe you've just been not being able to see everything with rose-colored spectacles. I think you've been in the dark, pile 1. Some of you have been so in the dark, and I hear you. Like, please believe me, I hear you. I've been right there with you, sat next to you in that darkness. And now it's time to just come into like this loving energy, 1 for self, 2 for the universe and just everything that's possible for you. I think you're terrified of the possibilities, instead of rather looking at this new year and this new chance to be something else. You're just terrified of what that means for you. And that is so understandable. With Archangel Metatron here, speak out to them. Tap into that energy. They are the quintessential essence of everything in the universe. Metatron is there to weave the fabric of reality, to weave the fabric of everything together. So reach out to them, because they want to help you here. Metatron's really great for cleaning out all of your stagnant energy and all of the things that just might have been piling up. Yeah, I feel like I've got a headache. I feel like things have just been piling up, and you've not been looking after your spiritual body, your etheric body, sort of like your energy, your own energy. Maybe you resonate as being a person that is tapped into their psychic abilities or really tapped into spirit, and I think that you've forgotten to clean out your own energy. I think that you've been worried about something or really focusing on someone else, that you've forgotten to clean your own energy. And if you clean your energy, you're going to start to feel a massive adjustment into the light and into the universe and into Great Mother, and you're going to start to be able to speak to the wind like Pocahontas. I'm seeing leaves and also paper. I wouldn't say paper mache, but I meant origami, swans and birds. Yeah, there's something in a letter coming through for you. Maybe someone has a letter for you, or they've written you a letter which you will receive soon, and it's going to be messages that you need to hear. Pile 1. It's going to be loving, heartfelt messages that you need to hear, and I'm hearing that's really going to help you be able to move forward in your journey, and perhaps it's going to spark a bit of passion back in your life. It might be intense passion, so just be aware of this. If you've been this person stuck in the cosmos and feeling like you can't feel anything, you're about to jump into the fire, but it's a passion it's a passion of fire of passion. I don't know what I'm trying to say there, but you get the gist. Pile 1. If you're looking into the mirror, be kind to yourself and being called to share, connect to Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, if you believe in Christ consciousness, and that's what you resonate in, because you really need to hold that self-love for yourself, because that's really going to help propel you forward with this new opportunity, with this new love that's coming into your life, and really deepen your connection to everything. Being brought to bits of nature there. So if you are feeling disconnected, start planting, it's a time to start planting seeds, and this might be just in your mind, or weeding out the bits that don't need to be there anymore. Aquarian energy is not here for the BS. We like things to be simple, we like it to be the point. We don't like cloak and daggers and mirrors and whatever else. We just like it to be what it is, and that's it. So don't settle for anything less, I'm hearing. Pile 1. Don't settle for question marks. If someone is holding a question mark above your head, let it go. It's time to just walk away. There's no more question marks. There's not time for any question marks. If something's for you, it's going to fall into your lap. That's the direction, the trajectory that you're on right now. Let it all go. All the question marks go. If it's meant to be for you, it will turn up. Don't go looking for it. You're in such a right place to receive, Pile 1. So congratulations. It's like you have worked so much on yourself that you are now ready to receive. So maybe it's going to be this intensity that sort of shocks you out of your solitude, I'm hearing. So be prepared. Keep holding love for self, because I think you're going to be overwhelmed with the amount of love and support and passion. I'm hearing passion of the Christ. It's like, you're going to be doted on by so many people for the work that you've been doing, or you're just going to be recognized for all that you are by someone that you've always wanted to hold your hand. And it's going to be a beautiful connection. And if not a connection with others, it's like a deeper love for yourself that you've just never felt before, and that's such a beautiful place to be in, Pile 1. It's to have love for self is just to feel whole, and that's all any of us should be looking for, is to feel whole within ourselves. 23:53 on the clock there. So congratulations, Pile 1. I feel like I'm unable to really kind of show how happy I am for you, or how pleased I am for you, and I think this is your energy. I think you know that all of this is coming, or like you suspect that it's like you suspect that you're going to be happy, but there's a part of you that is just afraid that that's not going to become true. So allow yourself to feel happy even before things have come in for you. I think you've set some really great manifestations in for yourself, Pile 1, and they're going to come in for you very, very, very soon. So trust in the energy. If you're feeling excited, know that there is a purpose to that. Congratulations, Pile 1. Hello, hello, pile 2. This is your reading. So what I've got for you is dark amethyst and a point. Now, interestingly to me is that this is like a wand, you know, and cones and this sort of shape to disperse energy to a point means that it's so ripe and ready to be sparked. It's like something's ready to take off for you, pile 2. You might have just come straight from pile 1. Dark amethyst is also great for reducing headaches, balancing hormones, and also the endocrine system, so everything health-wise and inflammation and calming the senses. It's really for calming everything, pile 2. We've got a few reversals, 25, 27 on the clock there. Temple of the Rose, ancient power expression, activation, scarlet codes. That's in reverse and I'm going to keep it as such. Expect powerful change, new moon and eclipse. I always see that as my card of illusion. Gabriel and Grace. Thunder and lightning, power. I see this as the Tower card to me. Interesting. There's like a definite theme of the colour of your cards as well, pile 3. Altar and dedication, that's in reverse. You've got two cards, the ancient ones, and forest and density, number 16. A new earth, it's happening, keep holding the vision, that's also in reverse. Oh gosh, pile 2. Give me a minute with your cards. I felt really tripped up by this card when I saw it. It was like I was looking for something else. Give me a minute. I feel like there is something. Yes, I was looking for the fire, and I just read this card in it's 27 and 15 on the clock there. I've just said 15 again. 15 is important to some of you. Someone here, the number 15 is really important to you because I just had to pull this card out to show it you. Someone needed confirmation of 15. I don't know, I was hearing like a mathematical equation, 15 squared or something like that. I'm shocking at maths. I can't even tell you how shocking, so that might not even make any sense. But someone, 15, maybe you're called Gabriella or Grace. The number 15 is really important to you. I feel like your guides are blocking something from... They're blocking you from seeing something, pile 2. Yeah, it's like they're blocking you from seeing this powerful change that's coming in for you. And I think that's because they want to give you the most beautiful surprise. It's like they're keeping everything under wraps. I'm not allowed to see it. That's why I was blocked with this card. It was like... I had to give someone that confirmation, but also if I stared at this card too long with the ancient ones, that was going to take me straight to your ancestral connectivity, and they didn't want me to hear the messages from them or pick up their energy on what was coming in for you. It's like they want it to be a surprise. I think you've been sitting in grace and in a dense forest of your own emotions, and you've been working through to bring you to this temple of the rose, to bring you to sacred union with yourself and expression. With the scarlet codes here, it's like you are in the... It's like you... I always use this analogy, but it's like you're sat in the center of a rose, but like the most luscious red rose, that is like a scarlet red, scarlet fever. It's like you're just about to come into something that you've been wanting for, anchoring for this whole time. Hearing hankering, you had a hankering for something, and now that's coming in for you, pile 2. And I think this is, some of you need to spend more time at your altar, because this is in reverse, and that's going to 29 confirmation on there for you, and that's going to help you anchor in this new essence, this new energy. Maybe you've been trying to connect with spirit and you've not been able to because you don't have an altar. Ooh. I'm surprised if anyone here doesn't have an altar yet. I feel like that's not your energy. Maybe you've just moved house, maybe you've been looking to move, so you haven't created a sacred space for you to connect in, and that's the only thing that's missing from you being able to connect into your ancestral energy. You need to create a sacred space for yourself. Even if you're moving, just make sure you are you've got somewhere to go that feels sacred to you. I think that perhaps you feel so disconnected from where you are that it's like your teams can't come in to help you because you're not feeling grounded at this time. I think you've gone through a massive tower moment, pile too. I think something literally just ripped your heart out, and I'm so sorry to hear that, because you know it's not the easiest when we go through those times, but know that this was supposed to bring you to this energy of the dense forest so you can start finding that deep connection and bring you back to your own temple. If you are not already there yet, I think even if you are feeling out of sorts and disconnected, you've been feeling this like it's like a deep calm. I'm literally seeing like a rose sort of filtering down like through my room space and through my heart. It's like that channel is so open. It's like a figure 8. What's the word? I'm so sorry. It's like an infinity symbol of like a scarlet rose energy. Now for some of you that's going to be really important symbolism. That's something that you can use moving forward as a symbol of 8. I'm actually making the sign with my hands, and I'm feeling like really calm as I'm pulling that energy down, and then really centered as I'm pulling that energy up. So maybe that's something that you want to work with as well, as creating that figure of 8. I'm going to try and do it in front of the camera so you can see what I'm doing. So like that, making a figure of 8 with your hands. That's going to really help you come back into alignment with yourself. Physical movement's going to be really beneficial for you at this time. If you can start doing some yoga and some stretching and really stretching into self. I'm seeing like someone being like a contortionist. It's like you really need to stretch your body at this time, pile too, because I think you're expanding into something really new. A new energy for you might be coming in that's going to be it's going to be kind of a shock to the system. And I've had this a few times where I felt like absolutely crushing energy around me. Before I got told I was a Pleiadian, I just felt like crippling energy in my head, and I was like, oh my gosh, like what is happening? This was like 2 weeks of that energy, and then my Pleiadian guys started coming into me, and I was like, oh, that was like that energy coming in. So maybe you've been feeling like odd pains. 23, 32, 33 on the clock there, sorry, Pile 2, and I'm sure that was the time a second ago. So something's just flipped there. Like maybe you've been skipping timelines, maybe you're someone that resonates with jumping timelines. It's like, yeah, something is about to come in for you, and you're going to want to flip your lid, because you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening. And for you to be able to handle it and stay stable, you're going to need this safe space with your altar and to be connecting to your ancient ones. It's like, I think you're going to be so overwhelmed and so happy and excited, don't get me wrong, Pile 2, but I think that you're going to be overwhelmed, and you're just going to be like, I can't believe that this is happening to me. How has this happened? So congratulations. But yeah, there's something that your guides have been keeping away from you, because they want to give you that wow moment. They want you to feel that like it's like the floodgates are going to open up for you with divine spirit, and you're just going to be off. You're going to be flying, you're going to be taking off. Something's going to be taken off for you. Maybe you're going to be leaving the country, maybe you're literally going to be moving to a different country, and you're going to be like, yes, a whole new earth, and you're going to be like, I don't know how I made this happen. It's happening. Keep holding the vision, and it's because you held the vision. I think that even through this dark tower, even through this this dark energy, this tower moment with the lightning there, you like latched onto the lightning. I'm hearing like the lightning was painful, but you were like, no, I'm holding on to this light no matter what. So sorry, Pile 2, but I can really feel like the force that you had to hold on with to be in that lightning. Maybe you've got lightning as a tattoo on you somewhere, or yeah, there's something in lightning bolt. Maybe you've got a lightning bolt somewhere that's like your emblem for your business or something, or it should be. There's something in a lightning bolt, and it's like, oh my gosh, yeah, you really held on for dear life with this bit of light, even though it was like it was like scorching you, and you were like, I'm not letting this light go. And that's exactly what you were supposed to be doing. You didn't give up, Pile 2, and your guides and everyone is so, so, so proud of you. I can't begin to tell you how proud of you they are. It's like, yeah, and this, I've got like these little bugs in my house, and there's like little bugs just crawling on this card. It's like something's going to sneak up on you, and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, like as if you're here. Yeah, for some of you that's going to be a tricky energy. For some of you, be aware of who's around you at this time. I think that there are people around you that are just like sniffing around, Pile 2. They're here for a fun time, not a long time. So be aware of that too. There's some tricksy energies around for you, and that's only going to resonate for some of you. But yeah, there's something around you that's like not as sincere as it's trying to pretend to be. So just protect yourself in that energy, because you've worked so hard to be where you are right now. Don't let anything take you off track, Pile 2. But I think that you're going to see through this. I think that you're going to see potentially this person for what they really are for some of you, and it's going to be, yeah, it's like the final time. It's like you're going to see that you're the one after all. I'm going to read a bit of the Ancient Ones. This is card number 1. So we've got 116 and angel number 1 and 16. The essence. The Ancient Ones are the shamans of old who defeat death and escape from the tyranny of time. Yeah, exactly, that time hopping. The Ancient Ones walk the earth like us, in flesh and bone. Now they reside in infinity. Oh my gosh, I just did the infinity symbol. Come on. And can counsel us after we say yes to our calling. They are available to help us attain our full realization. Yeah, you said yes to something, Pile 1. You've said yes to a calling. You've said yes to a new opportunity, or to yourself. Some of you, you've just said yes to yourself for the longest of time, and now your Ancient Ones are here to help assist you. And for some of you, you're going to realize that you are an Ancient One. It's like you're going to understand just how old you are, the oldest of soul, and you're going to be so grateful that you stuck out all this pain holding on to this bit of lightning. You're going to be like, I'm so grateful, I am me, I'm so grateful for all my guides, I'm so grateful for all the help. Please be grateful for those that are around you this time, Pile 1. I think that you've really had to concentrate on yourself to heal, but now it's time to look around you and give thanks to those that have supported you for the longest time. It's like, give thanks to them and say, you know, I appreciate that you're here. I appreciate everything you've ever done for me. For some of you, this is pertaining to family. For some of you, this is going to be friends. And for some of you, this is going to be a particular person that you really do care about. You need to tell them that you are thankful that they exist, that they are here for you, and that you've always known that they were on your side. That's going to be important for someone. You're walking out of this dense forest, you're walking into the light. It's like, yeah, you're going to be showered in gold. Maybe some of you have been waiting for your abundance, and because you've been so gracious waiting, impatient, some of you have been impatient for it, but you've still stuck it out. So your guides are like, okay, we'll give you a free pass on that, because we know you and we love you, and I think that's the best that you could do in terms of patience. Pile 2, that's so funny, and definitely something that I resonate with, so I really hope this is my pile. But yeah, dedication has been key. Some of you need to start working with sigils and symbols and carry on the dedication that you've had, because it's like the fight's not over yet, the war's not won yet, the challenges aren't over yet, but you're so on your way. But you're going to step out into the forest, into the next level. It's like a game. It's like, okay, stage 1 complete. You're at stage 2. You're coming into stage 3, and it's like, okay, I'm ready for this. So I'm hearing that. When I said that song, I was thinking about Bring It On. I try and link the song. I can't remember. It's like a hideous dance song, but it's really addictive to listen to. So please remind me, anyone, that if I don't do that, please remind me to tag songs. I always forget. But it's like you're ready for the next chapter. And for some of you, this is like birthing a new you. For some of you, this is going to be, you're ready for pregnancy, you're ready to have children, you're ready to start a new life. It's like you are poised for conception. So enjoy that, Pile 2. You are fruitful and ready, and your abundance is tenfold. And even if you don't have a dime to your name, it's like you are so full of divine light and grace that you are so abundant, and your wealth is coming to you. You don't have to worry about that. Everything is ready and ripe for the taking within you. Pile 2. Your ancient ones are so by your side. I'm seeing eagle wings. I'm seeing a peacock. I'm seeing what are those masks? I don't know. Like, I'm not sure what area of the world they are from. I don't know. I'm being called to Quaegong. Something mass. There's some type of mass that will be important for you. Maybe some of you are working on a piece of artwork, and the only thing this artwork is missing is a mask. Like the character or the statement feature of your artwork should be a mask. That's really going to help you move forward. Some of you are going to start seeing spirit guides. You've been asking for that. I'm seeing runes in a forest. Some of you need to go and do runes in a forest. That's going to help you connect to your spirit people. You have a real close connection to the Nordic realm. Yeah, I'm seeing like sigils and runes in the forest. Take them with you next time you go to the forest. If you don't already have some runes, that's going to really resonate for you. You're going to be intrigued by them. Take them with you. Runes are so powerful. I love working with runes, and they really do help just sort of give you that extra boost. And like, there's such a grounding energy as well. Like, there's something about them that's so forceful, and it's like it's like a catapult shot from a crystal is the way I'm going to describe them. It's like you pick them up and you're like, whoa, like you're so heavy and dense of energy, but that's so grounding. Maybe you've been a bit up in the air because you haven't been grounding with an altar, and maybe you've just been very introspective and in your emotions because you've needed to work through them. Now's the time to ground into Mother Earth and receive those great downloads from your ancient ones straight through your soul, and straight to lead you to this new prosperity, this new abundance, and new way of living. So ground into this Aquarius energy with this new moon, and ask for mental clarity. Ask for mental clarity, ask for clarity, and you will receive it. Pile 2. Congratulations. I'm really seeing like the divine feminine energies here with these little statues. Maybe you need to get some statues of divine feminines, or wear some jewelry of the divine feminines. That's going to help you tap into that energy even more. But well done for hanging on to this lightning. Pile 2, that must have taken some strength, so I commend you for that. I can really feel how hard you've worked, and it hasn't been an easy ride. So you should be really, really, really proud of yourself. Your guides and everyone behind the scenes is super proud. I'm hearing your Starr family especially. Pile 2. Just said pile 3 as well. Oh, I'm going to have to move you, little bud. Sorry, this little guy, I don't want to get him with a card. Yeah, he's okay. Hello, hello, pile 3. This is your reading. Angel number 43 on the clock there. I love this crystal. It reminds me of Sailor Moon. Fluorite is amazing for spiritual detox, for transmuting negative energy. And if you've been purging recently, please grab some fluorite. It comes in a wide variety of like shades and colors, sometimes purples, sometimes like a bluey green and like a clear sort of shade as well. But I heard 50 shades of in there too, so maybe you're my kink pile. Sorry to use that as such a sweeping statement, but that's what came out my mouth, so someone needed to hear that. Okay, pile 1 and the sun. You had a lot of cards that were upside down, and I've just been told to literally flip the entire deck around. That has never happened before, maybe once before, so something's changing and really rapidly. 4, 4 and 1 on the clock there. Yeah, 44 and 1. There's rapid change. The sun, joy, enjoyment, life force, success, vitality, and play. Don't let your past hold you back. South Node. I love that these two colors are aligned here. Sorry. Archangel Gabriel and inspiration. You might have come from pile 2 or come in nature. Yeah, I just literally said someone should be walking with runes in the forest. It's like, yeah, you've come from, some of you have come straight from pile 2 to pile 3. Tarot cards and guidance. Yeah, you're looking for more guidance with regards to that altar. Maybe grab yourself some tarot cards if you don't already have any. That's really going to help you connect. The Beloved in 5. I love that card. It is in reverse. Lotus and Resurrection, that's also in reverse. 22, my master builders. Maybe you've been seeing 22 recently. Maybe that's a signifier that you are in the right pile. Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. Yeah, you're doing okay, pile 3. I think you've been looking for a spark of inspiration. I think you've been looking for your beloved. Maybe some of you have been missing love at this time, or you're feeling like you're never going to be loved again. Like, oh, that breaks my heart so much, pile 3, because you will be and you are already loved. Maybe not in the way that you would like to be at this time. Maybe you feel like you are hideously single, but you are loved and adored by so many. So don't let this illusion that you are not loved come in for you. There's something that's tripping you up and you are feeling like you are not loved. You need to get out in nature or ground into Mother Gaia to bring all of her energy and all of her love and peace back to you. I'm really cold, so I'm literally going to grab my blanket. And yeah, your guides are like, wrap yourself up in a blanket. If you don't have someone to wrap you up, don't let yourself just sit out in the cold. It's like, be that person for yourself right now. If you are feeling like you are out of love, love yourself more. It's like, or go and find those people that do love you, those friends that will give you that hug that you need. It's like, you need to just be allowing yourself to be held, to be touched at this time. And yeah, maybe you've been fearing intimacy, maybe you've been fearing touch, but it's like, let those people love you that do love you. Or maybe there is someone that wants to come in for you, but you're terrified. Pile 3, it's like you're terrified of what this means to be truly loved, what this means to be held in a loving space. I think that you've been in many connections that just weren't hitting right for you. I think that you've just been put through the walls, I'm hearing, and that's been to help you grow, so you can feel this sunshine. 47:7 on the clock there. Yeah, you've been looking for your hope, you've been looking for your sunshine and your life force, and that's coming in for you. So don't let your past hold you back. It's like these past pains, don't let them carry you forward in more pain. Don't let yourself be fooled into thinking that there is more pain on the way for you. Yeah, it's like, let something come into place. I just moved that crystal, I think that's ruby and kyanite, I want to say. I think that's what it's called. It's like, don't, I'm seeing the bruiser. Is it called a bruiser? The like sweets where it's purple and green. Bruiser, that's also like the fluorite colours. Yeah, there's something in purple and green. Maybe that's a colour scheme that someone needs to use. I'm also in purple and green, I've just realised. That's so funny. Pink or purple and green, someone's been asking about. That's the colours for something. Yeah, I'm seeing this heart shape here. Yeah, there's lots of hearts. Hearts and purples and greens. That's so funny. I don't know what that means, but that's going to mean something for someone. Hearts and purples and greens. They're going to be your maid of honor. It's that marriage message again. It keeps coming through. Interesting. I'm going to read this Lotus and a Resurrection card. Pile 22. Angel number 22 in the card. Yeah, so yeah, this resurrection hasn't happened yet. Maybe you feel like you need resurrecting. I watched Hocus Pocus 2 the other night. I don't know why I'm being called to share that, but number 22 in Hocus Pocus 2. The message: the recent experiences you've gone through have been so intense and disturbing that you've questioned your faith in spirit and your own capacity to pull everything out of the muck. Yeah, this is so it, pile 3. Yet you must keep your faith, even though you feel like life has kicked you around and severely tested you during this time. The suffering you've endured by being a captive of the darkness will soon be relieved, and you'll be able to shed any residue from the experiences you go through a major rebirth. Each cycle of rebirth you've experienced in your lifetime has had its degree of pain preceding the emergence, just like childbirth. Through it all, you have survived and ultimately been renewed, often by letting die those aspects of yourself, your circumstances that no longer fit with you, with who you are, and who you are becoming in the next era of your life. Resurrect your faith and allow yourself to blossom steadily yet unhurriedly, as you reach for the light, only to find that light has been there all along and now is making itself even more apparent. You might even acknowledge the cycle of renewal by celebrating with a ceremony. Oh, pile 3, you really need to start celebrating yourself. It's like, yeah, when I had to go and get my blanket, it was like I really wanted to just curl up and just be like, I just want to be still. I just want to be lovely and cozy and warm. And I put my blanket on and I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, I could just stop this reading and just curl up, you know? It's like, yeah, you've been looking for guidance, and the guidance that you need right now is to go within. And I think that's going to be a shock to you to hear, pile 3. I think you're doing something that's very outwardly out there, so all the time that you are not doing that thing, you need to really come back to self, because you've already struck gold with inspiration in so many ways of something. It's like you are this life force energy. It's like you were sent down from the cosmos to earth, and now you are putting your mark there. So don't second guess it. It's like you're reaching for too many things or too far in the distance. Just allow yourself to be held by life. Allow yourself to be loved. People are coming in to help you. I think that's what you're missing, pile 3. Maybe that's something that is like a little hint at pile 2, I think it was, with the eclipse card. It's like people are coming in to help you, and that's what's been hidden from you. You didn't see this coming. You didn't see that people would be coming in to help you, but it's like people are going to be your saving grace at this time. You're going to need something, and someone's literally going to call you or send you a message or email you about something and be like, hey, I've just seen this, it made me think of you. And you're going to be like, that's exactly what I needed, thank you so much. And it's like these steps have been put in place for you to lily pad. It's like, yeah, you're going to frog leap it to the front, pile 3. So don't worry. I think that you feel like because you're resting, it's like you've not been doing enough. But no, resting in your energy, resting in your laurels, I'm hearing. I think, isn't laurel like a plant or something? But it's like resting in your laurels. It's like you need to rest within yourself to appreciate the inspiration that you are to others. I think you're such a go person, and you are, some of you are so afraid of your past holding you back that you are just like sprinting forward, and the guides are kind of here like being like, you can just like slow down a bit and just like chill and just like feel the sunshine and like be loved and stuff. Like you can't just keep running ahead. And I think that's a lesson you've needed to learn. Yeah, all of these lifetimes being connected, it's like you've been leaping it through different timelines and different understandings, and you really started to understand that you need to soften, you needed to calm down, you needed to take it slowly so that you could feel the cosmic energy around you. It's like, yeah, see the light by staying grounded where you are. Tutankhamun coming through there, staying grounded where you are. I'm seeing like yoni space, so maybe connecting to your deep yoni energy. I'm seeing childbirth. It's like, yeah, and if you are pregnant or looking to get pregnant, like that's really going to help you slow down and start taking life by a completely different way of living. I think that you feel static if you stay still. You feel uneasy if you stay still, because I think it brings up a lot of and not only information. I think, yeah, maybe you get overwhelmed by the downloads from spirit, but also I think that being still to you feels like failure, so you always keep striving and making yourself busy. But if you're pregnant or going to be catching pregnant, is that the right words? I don't know what you say. Conception, yeah, whatever that means. If you are going to conceive soon, that's really going to put you in this divine loving energy, and you're really going to slow down. You're going to be like, oh, you mean I could have been living like this like the whole time, and I've just been on go, like how crazy. And I've definitely sat in that energy myself. I was living in my masculine energy so hard that I didn't give myself chance to stop and enjoy it. I was looking for success and attaining my goals and doing everything I could to achieve them but I was missing out on so much of life, so much fun, so much happiness, so much connectivity with others, so much appreciation for the world around me. And yeah, we're taught to live a certain way, and sometimes we fall in that trap, especially in the industries that we are in. I was a makeup artist, so it felt like everything had to be go, go, go and be on time, and the only way to make it was to be fast and in a fast-paced environment, because that's what it takes. And I was like, I'm out. Like, I don't want to be doing that anymore. I don't want to be in that energy anymore. So come to your lotus. You're pulling yourself out of the muck. For most of you, you're just like wiping your feet off now, and you're just like, oh, like, the person at the end of the horror movie that survived, and they're covered in blood, covered in mud, and they're like, I don't know how I made it out, but I'm here. 5511 on the clock, it was there. Like, that's you right now, pile 3 for some of you. You're like, I don't know how I made it out alive, but congratulations, you're here. And don't let that hold you back. Just because you've been through such pain before doesn't mean that that's going to happen again. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you this, but it was like there was like a layer here. Yeah, it's like you've gone from here and you've jumped a layer, a level, and it's like you're not going to be put through those pains and tests again. That's something that you're missing, pile 3. And if you connect to great spirit of nature, you might want to look into shamanism. That's going to be the realm that you thrive. 551 on the clock there, yeah. Massive energy and shifts, but shift into nature, pile 3. It's like a light bulb moment's going to happen as soon as you look into shamanism. You're going to feel really connected. Or for some of you, that's that Nordic energy, Norseman, that side of stuff. That's really going to help you move forward. I think someone here has been missing the energy of someone else, and now they feel like they are now in the mud because they know that this person's taken the energy away from them. And yeah, I'm hearing sometimes you don't know what you've got until it's gone. So sorry to give that message out to whoever that is. But it's like, yeah, you're now realizing what you had, but it's too late and it's gone. Pile 3. But that's only going to be specifically for someone, some of you. Yeah, some of you, none of those messages resonate apart from that one. And it's okay, you will have your time to find, your shining light. And for you to shine on yourself, you need to inspire yourself, pile 3. You couldn't keep looking for this person for inspiration. It was time to shine your own light and find your own pathway. You needed to come out on your own and shine your own light, sing your own song. And I think that's a beautiful place to be, and you're going to resurrect yourself from this loss. And it's time to let it go, pile 3. It's time to move forward with grace, and don't let your past hold you back. I think that you are divinely loved by someone, something, somewhere, and you're going to find that. You're really going to find that. You're going to find that person, and you're going to be grateful that things didn't work out here, because you're going to realize that you needed to find yourself. You might be on one of your very first lives, pile 3, some of you. It's like you're fresh to this world, fresh to earth, and yeah, you came at it from a very a very childlike essence, which is obviously beautiful within itself. But it's like you're the maiden. You're the maiden, and you're exploring and you're expressing, and yeah, it's okay to make mistakes. And yeah, you're going to find energy and fun in another realm. It's like you were trying to skip ahead, and you needed to go through all these life lessons before you can be in this energy of, walking on the water. Or yeah, it's like you were looking to take over the world, and that's exactly the energy that the maiden needs to be in. But really, you needed to just be exploring yourself and your self-expression and moving forward with yourself in peace. But you've been sparking fires, pile 3, some of you, and it's okay. It's okay. Let them burn down, let it all simmer down, and you will be able to move forward in peace. It's like you will be forgiven, and It's time. All of you, it's time to move on to a new phase, to a new level, to a new layer of expression. So let yourself be new. Let things fall away that aren't for you. Look to a shining star, because, yeah, for some of you, something's going to shine so bright, you're going to know that it's yours. So look out for that pile 3. Don't miss that moment. Don't miss that shot of, yeah, of love. There's some love coming in for some of you here. Again, either with yourself or once you dust off your feet from this mud. Really touch into your reality and what you want that to be. Remember that you can create your own reality. I think you're my expansive pile 3. So please remember that absolutely anything is possible if you just believe it so, if you just feel it so. It's like a feeling it, trusting it, and then it appears. Like, don't forget the steps of manifestation, and ground all of that energy with this new moon in Aquarius. Get all of those grand ideas, grand dreams out there. It's like now time to be everything that you need to be. It's now time to shine. It's now time to not let your past hold you back. And I don't think you will, pile 3, because you know that you are a lotus. Even if you have some insecurities, it's like we all have insecurities, you know. Angel number 22, it's like you'll move through those with divine grace and divine right time. 38 on there, maybe like being 38 is going to be your prime time of your life, pile 3. But congratulations, I'm seeing you just as this great spirit here, and if you're not if you're this maiden energy, you're a pretty flower coming into bloom. So trust in that too. You are beautiful just as you are, and you're supposed to be making mistakes. You're supposed to be burning down the house. I'm hearing that song, I can't remember who it's by, but you're creating new neural pathways for you to remember not to make these mistakes again. So trust in that, in the divine timing. You're going to lead many beautiful lives. 1117, 1118 on the clock there. Go well, pile 3. Congratulations, you're on to a new chapter. Take care.